What's going on, Scion fanatics? Welcome to another edition of Oil and Gears. Today is going to be a pretty cool episode just because of not only the mod we're going to do today, but some of the other projects that I have on top of what I said in my last episode. So we'll get into that later, but today we're going to do a small cold air intake. So we're going to add this. We're going to take the old one out. We're going to stay with the same setup. So bought a filter, bought this to put the sensor in, and then we'll just hook it up to the existing pipe and have it there. So, you know, some of you are gonna say, well, it's not really breathing in cold air, it's just breathing hot in. But I like the way this setup is for now, but we'll do that, and then I'll show you some of the other projects that came in. And stay tuned because the other projects involve an RS 2.0 scionxb. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so here's the engine bay to my car. So I haven't driven this car maybe twice, 5 miles each, since the pandemic. And during the pandemic, I decided that this was going to be my project car. So engine bay is dirty as all get out, as you can see. Don't make fun of me. We're going to clean that all up. I'm going to do a whole degrease and make sure everything really looks good on there. For now, I want to just put the intake here, and I'll show you the strut bar that I had in the last episode. But what I'm thinking about doing, and comment below, let me know what you think. I thought about rerouting the battery to the back of the Scion. What do you think about that? You think that'd be a good idea? Where should I put it? Like, there's so many ideas that I want to do with this car, and the battery, I don't know why, but it just stuck to me about putting the battery in the rear of the car. We're going to take the old filter out and we're going to set it up this way like that. So we'll see how it goes. You're going to loosen this here, and then there's going to be 2 clips here at the bottom right beneath this pipe. And this comes off just like that. And then inside, you'll find the filter. All right, so on this side, you can't see it, but there is a screw here. It's a Phillips screwdriver. Oh, it's a Phillips. We're gonna take this off. This is connected to the sensor. Again, I've never done this before, so you're gonna go on this journey with me. All right, so you're gonna disconnect this from the sensor here, and then take this off. Okay, so this here is connected to here, and this is that Phillips I was talking about that was in the back. And then you have these little clips here and a clip here that you have to undo here and here, and then you have this. So you want to take this off, that way we can add it onto this. You know what? I'm gonna keep that bottom piece because it filters air from the bottom. Yeah, let's do that. As you can see, I took this bottom piece here, this little snake, and you have to make sure if you're gonna do this, you have to loosen this all the way for this to fit in here. So I took the map sensor back out, and then I'm gonna reinstall it, and then we'll set it in the engine. Always make sure once you put everything back for the air system that you plug all the hoses back in, because if not, it's gonna make your Scion shake. There you have it, pretty easy. I will put the items in the description. It's not very hard. You gotta make sure that these are unscrewed all the way for this to fit. But other than that, I have no codes that popped up. So if you're wondering about this red wire that goes to my amp, I'm gonna rewire that and make it look a lot more prettier. But yeah, there you go, cold air intake. If anything pops up, as far as like codes, I'll let you guys know, but this setup looks pretty cool. I like it. All right, so on to the other stuff. So do you remember the hot lava strut bar that I had bought a couple episodes ago? Well, I painted it and I want to show you what it looks like. So the reason why I wanted to do this cold air intake was because I have this. This was the hot lava strut bar that I had purchased. Painted it the same color as my car, which is the blue onyx pearl. I kind of like it, but I think it gets lost in the engine bay being so dark. Out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, I came across another Hotchkiss strut bar. Yeah, crazy, huh? This one is actually just the silver color. It came off of a RS2 scionxb, the solar yellow, and so I thought to myself, okay, I can keep the blue one, or I can paint this one red, which is one of the colors that's the color scheme for my Scion. So what I'm gonna do is the metal cast anodized spray paint, and I'm gonna paint this red. But another surprise, I ended up getting the RS 2.0 Scion XB side mirrors with the light. The weird thing about it, there was two RS 2.0s at the junkyard, two different junkyards, same week. The first one, when it popped up, I went and got these right away. And then the second one that popped up, I went the next day and these were gone. This was the only thing that was taken off of that solar yellow. But I did take this off the solar yellow the first time I saw it, and the second car, which is good because I have some damage on my back bumper on my Scion, and I ended up grabbing the solar yellow's back bumper to put on my car. It is in perfect condition. That car, I'm not sure why it was in the junkyard, but it was taken care of really well. So I got the back bumper. I'm gonna paint it the color of my car. We're gonna put it on. I'm gonna put these on, and I'll show you how I'm gonna wire these. Just a little preview. And then I got the strut bar from one of the RS 2.0s and the floor mats for that Scion. I'm telling you, whoever had that car took care of it, because the floor mats are perfect. And yeah, I was surprised. I got some good items. Side mirrors, back bumper, strut bar, and yes, there is an and. There is an and, because I also took something else off. So the first Scion Solar Yellow, I got the side mirrors. The second Scion Solar Yellow, I got the back bumper and the floor mats. Then I went back to the first Scion, and I remembered there was something else that were on the 2.0s that the others didn't have. Yes, sir. The DC Sport exhaust. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm excited about this. These probably run about 250 bucks, 300 bucks. I hope it works. I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna paint this black, clean up the chrome, put it on my Scion. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. And I mean, I got projects galore. So like, subscribe, turn on the bell. Every week, Tuesdays, 11 a.m., I put my videos up. Follow me. This is gonna be great. I got a lot of side projects coming up for this Scion, and I'm excited. I'm really excited. And what I paid for these items, fraction of the cost. Fraction of the cost. I'm gonna show you a little bit how I'm gonna wire these side mirrors. There's two types of wires that are on this side mirror. So you have the regular clips into the harness that's on every Scion and controls the mirror. This second clip here, this is what gets wired into the turn signals. So I'm going to wire these into the turn signal on the side of the car. So that side marker that's right here on the fender, I'm gonna splice it and put it on the car. So I'm gonna show you a little preview. There you have it. That's how I'm gonna wire it up. Side markers. I have the blinker on now, as you can see behind me. There you have it. All these projects are coming up. Painting these, wiring them, the front bumper, the back bumper, painting those, painting the strut bar red, and then the DC Sport exhaust from the 2.0 RS Scion. I'm excited. You excited? I'm excited. So comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Peace! I'm hoping that it would just tear off all the way to the end, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen.